Before the Haitian Revolution, the country was already in shambles. Many of the people in charge to see the plantation had either fled or been killed for the treatment of slaves. The people were still in fear that France might reinvade, and because of fed-up states, the form of income was in ruins. Since the plantations had been burned down, no indigo, coffee, or sugar was being produced. Due to the unwillingness of the slaves to work to help, they just kept requesting more land, and their main source of income, which was slave trade, was no longer an option for them, although some of the people suggested it to increase field work. Although there had been several rebellions of this kind against plantation slavery, the Haitian Revolution was the most successful.
Saint Domingue was separated into three main classes. First, the whites who dominated. The second, the mulattoes who had a very flimsy position in the society. They were repressed for being people of color by the conservative white structure. And the last class are slaves who suffered the harsh treatment found in the Caribbean. The French Revolution gave inspiration to mulatto slaves for their successful insurrection in France against the government. The governor of Haiti tried to contain the process of insurgency to try and give the French government more time to issue a policy on slavery throughout the Caribbean.
The treatment of Negroes and mulattoes in Haiti sped up the process for the abolition of slavery. It was because of the light provided from the French Revolution that the Haitians were so successful. Much like the Venezuelans, in how after much suppression the people managed to revolt and fight for their freedom. But because of the revolution in Venezuela, independent republics were emerging. Before the revolution, their production, which was coffee and cocoa, was brought in the Atlantic market through the Spanish mercantilist system. Spain ruled Venezuela as a colony by using town councils. Most of the population worked in urban positions, soldiers, artists, some even as traders. Although being part of the Venezuelan society, African slaves and native populace were put on the borders of the political system. Africans made up about 20% of the population. Their labor was essential for each colony. Plantation economy. The natives suffered death from the disease brought by Europeans. They made up about 10% of independent population. They somewhat marginalized economically and politically.
But trouble surfaced in the 19th century. The white Venezuelans and the Spanish did not see eye to eye when it came to economic interests. Spain saw colonies as income while Venezuelans wanted freedom to sell cocoa and coffee at highest price. Although the colonial Spanish government sought to keep Venezuelans' heretical order, even so, what the revolution gained, such as restrictions on trade removed and no more tax food, was lost when Spain reconquered Venezuela after Napoleon's fall. Also, slavery was revoted, but with the help from Bolivar's friends in Haiti, he permanently liberated Venezuela in 1819. Some similarities between these revolutions were that both were fighting for freedom, for the right to be independent. The Bolivians wanted to still trade and be free of Spanish rule. The Haitians wanted to be free people, period. They wanted the rights they deserved, and they were mistreated so much that the hatred made them get what they wanted. However, when it came to their reasons for rebelling, the Haitians rebelled because they wanted to be free of slavery, and the Bolivians wanted to be free of Spain. Because of harsh treatment, they both got what they wanted.